There was a story with a successful businessman. He was in the textile industry and he sold clothing. He started off selling clothing by him in his town, and he became popular selling top of the line clothing. As he became more successful, he expanded, moving and selling in the nearby villages, in the cities. After a few years, he was selling in the whole entire country. As he was becoming more successful, more popular, he decided it's time to expand and go beyond, cross the borders. When crossing the border, he has a couple of expenses that are not going to let him make money off the sales. Firstly, the transportation to bring it across, the shipping. Secondly, going across the border, there's a tax. But he decided he wants to go further, he wants to move ahead with it and sell the clothing internationally, other countries as well. So what he did is he decided he's going to smuggle the clothing through the border. And like this, he's not going to pay the taxes, and when he sells it in the nearby countries, he'll be able to make a profit. 2.5 weeks before the designated day that it was set to bring it across the border, this businessman starts getting nervous. He knows if he's caught, his whole business is on the line. They could fine him. They could even give him some years in jail. He gets nervous a good 2.5 weeks before. The wagon driver is not nervous a few weeks before. He's busy with other trips that he's doing. When it's about 2 days before and he starts preparing for this trip, figuring out the directions, the logistics, preparing his horses, he also starts getting nervous. And he's nervous if he's caught, they could fine him, they could even take away his license. Who's not nervous at all in this scenario, in this story? The horses. The horses don't know what's going on, and even while going through the border, literally, they're not nervous. They're not nervous at all. Says the Briskerov, as the days of Elul lead up to Rosh Shoshana, there are different levels of people. There are people that get nervous. They start preparing from Rosh Chodesh Elul. Rosh Chodesh Elul, we start blowing the shofar. We start saying L'David Hashem Oir V'Yishi. The Svardim start saying Slichas. You can hear the Chatanu L'Fanecha. Some, however, it's hard. A whole 30 days before Rosh Shoshana, when the days of Slichas start, that Matzah Shabbos, with the Ashrei, with the Nusach, there are those that realize we're getting close to Rosh Shoshana, the Yom Hadin. We better start shaping up and we better start preparing. Says the Briskerov, whether if you're like those that are Zoicha and start preparing from Rosh Chodesh Elul, whether if you start preparing from the days of Slichos, whether if even that is a lot, and when it's the day of Rosh Hashanah, you're in shul, these shofar, these davening, shacharis, musaf, malchis, achronius, and shofris, you buckle down over there. However, don't be like the horses that go through the border unaware of anything. It's important to spend time and energy to prepare for this day, the Yom Hadin of Rosh Hashanah, which is now fastly approaching. Let's not be like the horses that are totally unaware, but rather let's prepare. And if we prepare, we'll be'ezus Hashem all be zoicha, taksiva v'chasima toiva, a good gebenched yar.